Okay, so just a test of electrical perception here. These are the two bulbs of the eyeball. The eyes are the windows to the soul. You see the deep pit right there? That's the nose. That's the mouth. This is a square jaw, hair up top. See him? This one's got a big smile with the mouth open. This one's got a nose. Two pits of the eyes. You see those? Smile. Giant, defined nose and everything. Let's take a look. This one's got like little devil horns. And it's coming this way. And it's got two eyes, two cheekbones, a big wide nose. And it's coming out this way. So what I'm seeing is a lot more lively and alive than what I'm even describing. All right, so take a look. This is one with two eyes, two lids, two brows, a fro up top, a nose, very defined, mouth open with teeth coming down, mouth below, teeth in the back, like you can climb into his mouth. Take a look at that. See those teeth back there? It's like teeth back there. And then that's like a lip coming up. It's like a giant creature mouth. All right, now check this one out. And see, look, it turns its nose like, and it's connected off the same eye. So it's so to explain this, what you're seeing is an accumulation of a bunch of what I would maybe even say chakras all together, forming the whole alignment of this super giant. And they form a giant super chakra on the face that can turn around and everything in multiples, like it spirals off of itself, and that's why it's got two of the same exact nose with another pit over here with an eyeball inside of it, just like here. Very interesting. Then it even turns here with a chin that forms into this dude's mustache. So check out this guy. He's got these eyes that pierce into you. He's got this heavy brow. He's got this big mustache with his nose here, bottom lip, and a big beard. And every time I look at this one, he just literally just pierces into you. Right now, he's sending a signature, sending his nose that way, like he's kind of leaning over to his friend here. But he usually looks right at you with the one that comes down the center. So it's very interesting. These things are, these beings, these giants are very lively and very animated. And now he's sending a signature that's going up through his mustache. Now he's just smiling. So he's changing his freeze frames with an electrical signature that I can pick up on with my own two eyes. He's literally making faces at me in real time. It's very interesting. If I focus on each one of them, they'll each get excited for the same purpose, or they'll start to move and express themselves. So this one here has the famous Hollywood doodle noses. That's what they're telling you about these entities here. This one is it's got several faces, but you see the main smile there, and you can see the two eyes. It's like a big giant face with giant cheeks. And then there's a contour coming off of here. These two are the same. They got the same bridge eyes. They're kind of like the same. They got bear ears. Look at that. It's like a big bear smile on them with bear ears. Check that out. They're very intentional. They even have the pad part that goes inside of the ear, like a bear character. Look at that. It's all detailed. Very specific to his ears. He's got the outline going around, and he's got the little cut part that a bear character has. And he's sitting next to his homie right there. And they got ears too. They both have ears the same. That is so incredible. You can just totally see them now, like even more. Like Berenstein Bear characters. All right, so let's keep going. So they're all like popped out completely to a degree where I can see multiple versions of each one. This one's got a big alligator face. Two snout spots, symmetrical from each other, smiling with the teeth. Got a big jaw. Two eyes sit like that with a big flat top head. It's like an alligator character. Let's see which ones. This one here, it's just got its mouth open. But it's kind of like, and here's one here. So it's kind of like, they're kind of like conscious, like Mummy Returns. Like they're just like, oh. Sometimes if I want to if I get really stimulated, because I'm out here meditating right now, if I get really stimulated, I'll just do this, kind of like that character off of Big with with Tom Hanks, and he put the quarter in, he lifts his head up like that, and then it makes them come out too. Like they communicate with me with that sound. It works for me. I don't know if it'll work for you guys, but you can focus in on them, and it'll bring one of their signatures out of many, and it'll literally just be looking right at you. Pretty cool. All right, so let's see. There's more of them with large noses. This one. Here's one that's extremely deliberate with pupils and everything. See, people can't deny it when it gets extreme like this. See the two eyes? Then it's got a brown and hair up top, and it's like big nose. And then there's even lips down there too. I've been down there, and that's like a big giant chin. Or maybe it's a collar or some sort. But yeah, very interesting. They're everywhere. I can see them everywhere. And the more I sun gaze, the more that they express themselves and move. This wind is literally just their chi coming through them whenever they express, and it's like a blast. Kind of like all these telekinesis people out telling you about chi blasts. It's literally all it is. Wind in here is nothing more than just chi blast that hit and move in spirals. And the sun is consistently hitting us with these chi blasts. And the reason why these trees are moving at all is because they're alive. That's it. That's the reason why they move, folks, is because these trees are conscious. And that's the only reason they're moving. And that's the only reason this grass is moving right here. This grass is literally only doing it because it is literally channeling chi. So a good reference that you might need to wrap your mind around that, because it sounds insane and crazy, is the Matrix movie. When Morpheus says, do you think that that's oxygen that you're breathing? It's not even oxygen. It's none of that. It's like a life force energy shooting through here. So you'll just notice if you walk in the woods or if you're walking out, you'll feel. It's most likely Mr. Cheeks doing it, or her. You know what I mean? Sending these forces through, and then these beings here, they channel it themselves. And then when they channel it, it looks like a Jim Henson puppet show, and they literally start moving and communicating. It's absolutely fascinating. Unbelievable, and it is not Peridolia. So, onward we go through the fog. I'm just seeing nothing but faces. As they say, heads across the water, water, heads across the sky. Heads across the water, water, heads across the sky.